You have a rear view mirror that is much smaller than your windshield. And even though your rear view mirror has a prominent place in your windshield, it's very small because you can only see what's behind you. You can't change what's behind you. What's behind you is behind you. Hello, Cancer. This is Don from Sonoran Mystic Tarot, and I am so glad you're here to see me this week. Let's take a peek at your financial and investment guidance and see what it is that Spirit is giving you information about, or necessarily or unnecessarily warning you about. First card out, the Strength card. Take what resonates with you, by the way. Leave the rest behind. Please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow cards buttons. Sorry. The first card out, of course, is the Strength card. That is your energy for the week. The energy for you is very determinative. This is not even a question mark. This week, be strong. Be strong, be determined, and be dedicated to whatever you've been putting into place, okay? Because that Strength card is all about, again, your will, your strength to fight through or to push through or to continue to grow. Whatever it is, as we read it, I'll let you know. But the most important thing, remember, strong and strength. Strong and strength. On the bottom of the deck is a wonderful kind of energy. It's an Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles, when it shows up in this position, because it is the bottom of the deck, it is saying that that's the energy around you this week. So the energy around you this week is educational, it's learning, it's growing from whatever has transpired, or learning and growing now for what is to come. So again, the energy around you is educational. Everything you have happening around you will be an experience that maybe you should put into your memory bank and say, you know what, I'm going to learn something from this, because again, lots of energy. Now the Strength card's here, so it's telling you again to be strong this week. And there's going to be this is a very pessimistic card. This is a 5. The fives are problematic in tarot, but this one but this is like, this is heavy. This one's heavy, okay? And it's frustrating because I think what happens is that you've seen the market and you'll be seeing the market going crazy again. There's some stability, but again, it doesn't make sense. And you're going to be looking at what has been lost, what has been learned, what maybe needs to adjust, and what maybe needs to ride out the storm. And so this is going to be the Strength card saying, be careful with this emotional roller coaster that you're on, okay? Remember that behind this card, let me put this up here so that it's out of the shine. There are 2 filled cups sitting upright. In front, there are 3 spilled ones. Now, the energy is focusing on the spilled milk, shall we say, when the fresh milk is right behind you and you already have that in reserve. So the energy about you this week is focusing on what has been good. Focus on what you already have, what has been working for you. And don't focus on all the negative, because the negative already passed. The thing is, I tell people over and over again, you have a rear view mirror that is much smaller than your windshield. And even though your rear view mirror has a prominent place in your windshield, it's very small because you can only see what's behind you. You can't change what's behind you. What's behind you is behind you. So it gives you a visionary space so that you can say, I need to keep that in perspective, but this is where I'm headed. And that what I'm saying, this is the front sheet, the windshield, the front of the car. And so it's much bigger because you need to make sure you can see the right and you can see the left and you can see the forward and you can see the multi-directional aspects of where you're headed. So again, this is the card that worries me when it comes to your mindset this week. And that's why the Strength card's here. It's like, let's not dwell on what has not happened. Let's not dwell on what investment hasn't paid off. Let's not dwell on what was lost. Let's not dwell on what could have been. Maybe even you missed an opportunity to get into something that could have turned out well. Maybe you missed the opportunity to buy some Bitcoin. Maybe you missed an opportunity to jump on a stock that was going up. Maybe you missed an opportunity and now it's, oh my gosh. So it doesn't have to be necessarily lost. It could be missed opportunity as well. But the point is don't worry about it. Move on. You have benefits, and you have to focus on what you have. This card, of course, is that Six of Cups. So Six of Cups is saying there's so many more things in your life to celebrate, but more importantly, keep planting those seeds. In other words, keep looking, and the educational makes sense here. Keep looking to learn more about the market, more about your investments, more about what it is you're looking to do. Okay, this could also be if you were looking to buy a house. Maybe this was an opportunity that you missed the house that you wanted, okay? Or you didn't get the note that you wanted, or something again, or maybe even a car. The car that you wanted wasn't there. Whatever it is, it doesn't matter. This is an investment or financial reading. So when I see this, it's saying focus on moving forward from this. Be strong, get beyond this. Continue planting the seeds, continue to learn, continue to grow, and you don't have to change your way of thinking. This is not what this is about. This is just getting more questions answered, more understanding, so where you won't make the mistakes again. So the good part is this is not a week of having to retrain and totally think differently. It's just more of a fact of focusing on what you know, growing more on that, learning as much as you can to understand it, and you'll be in good stead. Now let's get a clarifier underneath this. Your strength card says you are on your path. So just focus on what works for you, focus on what is working, and stay strong, knowing that there's a long-term plan. That's what we're putting into place. And so things will work themselves out. Okay. Don't look back. Again, this is what, and I told you the fives are negative energy. Look at the 55. Look up the 55 angel number for you. This is important this week. Look up the angel number 55 and make sure you listen to what that's saying. But again, this is don't look back. Don't think of what if I did this? What if I did that? Remember I talked about that? This is the card. The grass is always greener. Oh, if I invested, if I had done this, if I had done that, I missed it. No, don't labor under that. Okay. Just focus on what you can learn from what has transpired, and then move forward with what comes from that. Again, many questions still being answered. That goes back to the wonderful energy here about education and learning, and seeing more and learning and planting the seeds. So again, continue to ask the questions and grow from it. And most importantly, stay focused. Don't allow yourself to be scattered all over the place. This is Seven of Cups. Don't allow yourself to be scattered. That moon card said tons of questions, but if you allow yourself to run off onto this tangent, you'll be great. Stay focused on what you know. Stay focused on how you think. Don't run into new, oh my gosh, I came up with a new concept, or I came up with a new idea how to invest, or I came up with a new strategy in my investing. I needed to do this. No. Be careful. That goes into the negative. Stay with what's working. Continue to grow what's working. Don't look back into what, again, could have been, should have been, would have been, could have, would have, should have. It doesn't matter. It didn't happen. Forward. No rearview mirror. Okay, forward. Let's get a little more here. The world card is not a happy camper this week. Again, that makes sense because, again, you're not a happy camper necessarily this week. But you know what? Keep pushing forward. You're going to break through. Again, you'll see the benefits over time. Okay. And then your patience is exhausted. Yes, they are. I get it. But stay strong. Stay strong. Okay. Ultimately, the Queen of Swords is here. She's going to cut the difference. She's going to make a difference. She's going to fight forward and push forward. She is that strong energy, which is a strength, and you'll get through this. So this week is a week of regrouping. This week is a week of learning, of growing, of understanding, not getting distracted, staying on your path. Again, you're going to be people are going to try to draw you off. Oh man, you should have done this. No, stay with what's working. No changes. Stay with what's working. It's going to take some strength for you to stay with it, to not be distracted, because there's many things that sound so great, but let's not do that. Okay, safety and security, job one. I hope that helps. Man, this is an interesting read. Love, light, and blessings from me and my family here at Sonoran Mystic Tarot to you and to yours. Until I talk to you next week, please hit the like, share, subscribe, and follow buttons. Help me grow my channel. I'm the only guy on the internet doing the financial and investment advice via tarot. And so help me keep this growing. People need to hear this information. This is not a time for the unknowing. Blessings. Have a great one. I'll talk to you next week. Bye.